What's up, winners? My name is Naam, and in today's video, I'm gonna talk about when exactly does the extra $400 a week unemployment benefits actually start. On my channel, I typically talk about personal finance, but recently I've been covering a lot of information about unemployment and stimulus. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. I try my best to give you guys with the most current and straight up to the point information to keep you guys inside of the loop. I am pretty sure by now that any individual who has been following stimulus information or collecting unemployment, you guys might have heard a few weeks ago that President Trump has signed a memo that would extend unemployment benefits an extra $400 a week all the way till December 27th of 2020. So there was some controversy around this order because there was a lot of people who wasn't really sure about the legalities of the president actually bypassing Congress to give people money. But from the look of things, it is starting to actually happen. One thing that I did want to mention is that the end date for this program is flexible. According to the Department of Labor, they said that this program may end earlier than December 27th if FEMA spends $44 billion prior or the balance of the disaster relief fund decreases to $25 billion. Since we are currently in hurricane season, it really depends on how much of these funds will be used alongside with unemployment benefits. I am not done just quite yet. There's also another catch. The state would have to sign up to receive this bonus, and 25% of that $400 the state would have to front. But there is also another waiver that is in place. If the state is unable to front up the $100, they can just give a flat $300 amount, which will be provided by the federal government. So now let's talk about the eligibility for this $300 or $400 bonus for unemployment benefits. So to be eligible for the extra $300 to $400, you have to be on some sort of unemployment related assistance program. This can be regular state unemployment benefits, pandemic emergency unemployment compensation, which is a 13-week extension to your state benefits, pandemic unemployment assistance, which is the program for self-employed individuals, or extended benefits, which may also be called FedEd. This is a program where it would extend a person's unemployment benefits if the state has reached a certain unemployment rate. So in a nutshell, if you're collecting any sort of unemployment benefits, then you would be eligible for this program. But I am not just done quite yet. Another thing that you guys would have to meet to receive this bonus is that you would have to receive at least $100 of weekly benefits to qualify. You can typically find this through the unemployment web portal or the reward letter that you receive through the mail. So right now, let's talk about the length of time that you can actually receive this bonus. I know that I mentioned earlier that inside of this memo that this program is set to end on December 27th, but this does not necessarily mean that the state will continue to pay out these benefits all the way until then. So according to the instructions for the Lost Wages Assistance Program, which is a name for this program, some states will only be paying this bonus only for a few weeks. For example, there has been reports that Arizona expects it to last 5 weeks, and in Utah, they have agreed to pay 3 weeks of bonuses. Now, moving on to my next point. Let's talk about which states has agreed to this unemployment plan. So as we know right now, there are around 18 states that have agreed to the president's unemployment plan. I wish I could tell you which 18 states that these were, but FEMA has now reported the official list of states that have agreed to accept. So I will display all the states on this side that I found from news articles or states' Twitters that have stated that they have agreed to go ahead to pay the extra $300 boost to unemployment benefits. Officially, these are the 7 states that we do know: New Mexico, Arizona, Iowa, Utah, Louisiana, Colorado, and Missouri. But there was also a survey done by the Associated Press that showed that 30 states are still evaluating the offer, or they have not said whether or not they plan to accept the benefits or not. On the other hand, some states have already declined the unemployment boost, which is Mississippi and South Dakota. President Trump stated that the top-up bonus to the unemployment benefits, people should expect the beginning of these payments towards the last week of August. So at the making of this video, this should be roughly around 2 weeks from now. So a date to keep in mind is August 30th or September 6th, depending on if your state does weekly or bi-weekly certifications. As a reminder, this is just a timeline. There has been other states that mentioned that they probably won't be able to roll out this benefit until mid-October, and some other states, they have no clue of when they'll be able to roll this out. So there has been some news for the state of California that Governor Gavin Newsom, he is agreeable to the terms. There was recently a Twitter post from the California EDD that stated that they are currently reviewing the president's memo and how to go about implementing this. But now let's talk about something that is equally as important as well. I know that some individuals who are on unemployment currently, they also work part-time. So if this pertains to you, this means that you have to report some of your wages to collect a reduced benefit amount. So inside of the memo that President Trump signed, anyone who is receiving under $100 of unemployment benefits would be excluded from the $300. So the main reasons behind this is that he and the people who helped design this order thought it would eliminate fraud. But the downside of this is that it would also cut out a lot of individuals who are currently working and collecting partial unemployment. So if you are an individual who collects partial unemployment benefits, any week that you receive less than $100, you will now receive the extra $300 or $400. So now let's move on to the next topic, which is retroactive payments. There has been many questions about this, whether or not if your state does approve this program, would you receive retroactive payments? And a short answer would be yes. The thing about retroactive payments is that you must be unemployed or receiving unemployment benefits during the time frame of when they are paying this benefit amount. So for instance, in the state of Utah, if you're unemployed anytime between July 26th and August 15th, you will receive this bonus. I imagine that most states will follow the same suit, so if your state does begin to pay out these benefits in October, you may just receive a lump sum payment of the designated dates of when this bonus payout is effective. So before I go, if you guys want 2 free stocks, you can get one value up to $1,400 just for signing up for WEBULL using the link in the description below, and when you deposit another $100, you can get another free stock value up to $250. So without sounding scammy, this is free money. Alright guys, so that pretty much does it for me. If you guys haven't already, make sure you give this video a like because that really helps support the channel. And if you guys want to hang out with me some more, check out my videos over here.